Hey Arnold, I've got an idea. If I time travel into the past, I can post a review of this game from before it was even released.
I'll be back.
No, you're not going anywhere. I said I'm going to time... what's the point? You never fucking listen to me. Gears of War is back, along with its protagonist, Marcus Phoenix, the roughest, toughest, manliest, machoest, manliest man's man character in video games today. Although fans of the series will notice a lot of similarities between this game and the last, there are a lot of new additions that are worth mentioning. The first thing fans will notice is that the game now runs on a mission-based structure. All missions start and end at the COG base, which acts as an open-world hub between missions. There are a bunch of interesting locations on the mission hub, including the shower, sauna, and jacuzzi areas, which for some strange reason also act as the briefing and debriefing areas for all missions. You'll get all your mission directives while taking a nice soapy shower with your team, having a nice steam and a skimpy towel, or lying around in a nice bubbly spa. This is all a bit odd, as there is a room on the mission hub called Briefing Room, but when you go in there it just turns out to be a room for trying on underwear. These bathing areas also act as locations for several training mini-games, such as Whose Hand Is That?, Find the Soap, and Guess the Delta Squad Soldier by His Muscular Buttocks. There are more locations on the hub as well, including the massage room, baby oil room, and the barracks, which oddly enough doesn't include any bunks, but instead has a series of queen-size double beds. And I guess it's just an oversight by the designers, but there seems to be nowhere near enough beds for the entire number of soldiers on the base. The barracks start off pretty stark and empty, but the game levels all feature hidden collectibles in the form of Muscle Man posters and throw pillows, which can be used to decorate. There is also a gym which can only be visited after going to the baby oil room, and which features more training mini-games such as teabag squats and an unusually large amount of exercises for firming up your wrist muscles and giving you rock-hard abs. The actual gameplay hasn't changed very much. It's the same cover-based run-and-gun gameplay that has gained the franchise so many fans. There are still plenty of big, loud, damaging weapons. Although some of the names have changed, the standard pistol is now called the Twink, alongside larger weapons such as the Mega Fist, the Grizzly, the Cottaging Cannon, the Frotter, the Felch Thrower, and gerbil grenades. There is also a powerful sniper rifle called the Colonoscopy Scope. The famous melee animations are back, although they can be a bit confusing. If you get close enough to an enemy, you can press the melee button, which causes your character to kick them down to the ground. Marcus then flips them over onto their stomach and starts fiddling with his belt. The camera pans away for a few moments while you listen to some truly disturbing sound effects of wet squelching sounds and grunting. It's unclear what's happening here, but I guess Marcus is torturing them somehow. When the camera pans back, the enemy is not dead, but they limp away to listen to the Pet Shop Boys and make some really important life decisions. If you or your squad mates are shot down, then they can be revived by either human or AI-controlled allies. The squad member will rush in to cradle the wounded soldier's body in his arms, while throwing his head back to the sky and yelling, "Why? Why?" He then looks back down as he slowly runs his hand through the injured character's hair, tears streaming down his cheeks as he stares into his comrade's eyes. He leans in to hear his friend's final words, "Closer, closer." And then, just before their lips can brush together, the wounded soldier will jump up and they start blasting enemies again. The game looks great, although the very dark color scheme can get a bit repetitive at times. The developers had originally included an option to have unlockable costumes and color schemes for Marcus Phoenix and the rest of the squad, but early playtesters rejected the idea, saying it seemed a little gay.